All right. So that being said, as we know, we work with entrepreneurs. And, one entrepreneur may say, hey, just tell me what to do. Another entrepreneur may say, I know what's best for me, right? And that whole approach. So, Christina, maybe you can talk through this concept of, unified, but really personalized user experience as a whole.
Yeah. So, I think this is a lot about, again, having the ability for us to use the data to say, someone promotes to being a leader and they get this little task that we've got an example about, how do great leaders inspire their team? Well, now they're going to get some really helpful information through the training aspect of it. And then they're going to get rewarded by getting a badge when they've gotten their team to hit a certain level. And it really answers these trainings or, learning and development, whatever language you want to apply to it. It's really meant to give a user what they need. And if what they're focused in on is sort of the training aspect, they can have that. Or someone, is looking for those monthly reports. They like reports. They're going to go in, they're going to look, they're going to see, but giving them tools to help them inside the same application, be able to communicate with their team, because they're just one of those kinds of people who's doing a lot of communication. So that's another way. And I think this notion of external integrations and taking more data into the system, the more data we can bring in to connect these things, allows us to continue to make this user experience unified. And it's a really lovely way to tell people, we see you, we hear you, we know what you need. And that's kind of a great thing. Someone once said to me in a meeting in a direct sales conferences, anyone who goes unseen won't show up. This is a way to show up for those people so that they feel like they're being seen. And when you can use the data, you get to give the people the things they need when they need it.
Excellent. Thanks so much. So I think one of the things that I, like about this is, again, going back to the simplicity standpoint is like, hey, look, am I going to get an activity? All right. Or maybe I just have like half a second and there's like this one thing I need to do, and then we need to be able to say, hey, look, we, when you're looking at this for an organization, can you relate to both aspects? It can't always be task driven, but it also, you need to have it. So you also have to get the ability to maybe bypass those and just go and do one thing and then, get out, and so by being able to have that is one of the things that we really kind of believe in, is this thought process of, trying to meet the users where they're at in their journey, where they're at with their desire for technology, where they're at for, a level of a guided approach versus a non-guided approach. And so it's really one of the things that I think is really going to be an important topic coming up in the future. So, John, anything you want to like kind of add here on this concept of a unified experience, and but then again, personalized, really?
This is nirvana, I think, for anybody in tech. For any of us who use Netflix or Hulu or Amazon, the days of rendering kind of a ubiquitous experience to everybody, the same experience to everybody, may be ending. And so the difficulty becomes, how do I differentiate what user needs what? So I think this is very powerful. And we're going to talk later about trends. And I think this is one of them. And we're seeing it already. People, through Facebook or through your own email, you're getting ads that are custom tailored to you. This is no different than that. We're just giving you powerful tools that are customized to how you use them instead of customized to a general population. So this is the future. It's not easy, but it certainly is the way we're headed.